Hey there everybody, welcome back to A Moment with MyLinh. I'm actually going to be putting together a quick DIY on how to make these pocket folders slash dashboards and a quick review on the Scotch Laminator that I got from Amazon. First you'll need a page out of your Happy Planner or any planner, a paper cutter, scissors, hole punch, a Sharpie, and whatever you wanted to use to create your file folder, your pocket folder. And I'm using the Scotch brand Laminator, and I'm setting it to setting 5, which is the 5mm. First things first, you are going to measure out whatever the size is. So I'm actually going to flip my folder inside out and draw the lines on the inside so that when I cut it, you won't see the Sharpie lines. At this point, what you want to do is, because it is a file folder and when you cut it, your two sides are going to be misaligned, I'm taking paper clips, magnet clips, to clip both sides of the file folder together so that I won't have any misalignment. Now, if you're only using like a regular cardstock or scrapbook paper, you don't have to worry about this. I'm just doing this to keep everything in line together. You can save the extra pieces to make, mini dashboards or whatever you may need to be. So yeah, just go ahead and trim everything down to the size that you would like. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to try to figure out where you want your pocket and how you want your pocket to open. I actually wanted the fold of my file folder to be on the outside of the pocket and to hole punch on the side that opens up, and you'll see why later. What I did was I cut on the inside and drew a line, I drew a line first and then cut out the shape of the file folder. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to save that piece, and you're actually going to use it to make a smaller pocket in the front. Now, some people like to just glue it straight on just like this, or you can cut it down to size, to whatever size you would like. So I'm actually going to cut mine down to size just because I want to show more of the flower print and not cover up the flower print too much. So make sure you measure out your sticker sheets to fit the size that you would like. I'm actually going to use adhesive tape to glue or tape down the 3 sides and leaving the top side open for this mini pocket here. Now that that's done, I'm actually going to use the same adhesive tape to glue down the bottom and the open side of the file folder so that the pockets adhere to each other. I know I am going to be laminating, so I just wanted to give it an extra oomph of stickiness. Now, before I'm going to laminate, I'm actually going to use my 1/2-inch punch corner rounder, and I'm going to do the corner rounder around all the corners of the file folder, or now the pocket folder. I'm going to slide it into the 3mm pouch, set it at 5mm heat, and actually slide it carefully through the laminator. Now, I've sped this part up because it does take a while, not like a super long while, but I'm actually putting this through 3 times to make sure that the heat really adheres everything together. And I'm just one of those paranoid people that wants to make sure everything sticks the right way, especially if I'm making a gift for somebody else. Now, once that's done, I'm going to trim down the edges of the laminate, and I don't actually trim all the way to the pocket folder. I leave a tiny, maybe 1mm to 2mm edge. You can use a paper cutter to trim it down or scissors, and to go back with a 1/2-inch corner rounder and punch out those corners so that it's not too sharp. I'm very pleased with the Scotch Laminator. It does everything that I need to do within the amount of time that I need. It heats up very, very quickly actually, and I just set everything to the highest temperature, which is the 5mm, because it is thicker. Now at this point, I'm actually using just a page out of my Happy Planner to align the holes for the arc punch. Now, since I don't have an arc punch, I'm just using an old school hole punch. Now, this hole punch has been with me since I was in elementary school, which was in the 80s. So this hole punch is over 25 years old. So it took me a while to get that done, and I'm going to use scissors to cut the little slits. I made the slits just a little bit larger than like a pencil line, I guess you would say. And then I'm actually going to take the edge of the scissors and I'm going to carefully and lightly score where the pockets should open. And this will actually help with the laminate opening it up so that you now have a laminated pocket folder dashboard. And yeah, go out and get that Scotch Laminator. It was on Amazon for a special deal. So I was really happy with it. I'm still really happy with it, and I'm going to continue to make more pocket folders and dashboards for all of my friends and all of you out there. Thanks for watching. Have a great one, everybody.